2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go up. Go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, halfway. Welcome to FitScope. My name's David. I'm going to be guiding you through your 45-minute intermediate level cycle class. We're going to start by joining me in the saddle at 106 RPMs. Now, I will be talking in this class about some RPMs. If you do not have a bike that tracks your RPMs, your only goal is to hit the beat of the music. So we're going to hear it right here. It's 106. Let's find it. Hit, 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 hit. That's just one single leg, hitting it down. Good. So our resistance, we're going to start with it all the way off. Take a moment right here and feel this. Your legs should be going a little bit crazy. We want to add resistance on until you feel the wheel catch beneath your feet. This is still our warm-up right here, so keep your hands on the corners, shoulders open, just ride. We're going to take our first 2 tracks to warm up. We'll have one in the saddle, one out of the saddle. After that, at the very end of class, we'll take one whole track to cool down. It's very important that we take that time to cool down. So right now you're at 106. We're going to have our first interval. It's a speed interval. I'm going to ask for something 115 or greater if you can see your RPMs. Just know you're going to go just a little bit above the beats in 4, 3, 2, give me 15 seconds, go. So this is where we check in with ourselves. If we start to bounce in the saddle, it means we need a little bit extra resistance. We need to tighten up our core. Shoulders stay down. Keep a nice bend in the elbows. Find the rhythm right here, 106. Good. So we had one speed interval, just 15 seconds. We have a resistance interval. You stay on the beats, add a big touch of resistance in 4, 3, 2. I need you to fight to hold 106. Good, your breath is your best friend right here. So take a longer inhale as you continue to push. Longer exhale, get all the stale air out. The resistance comes off right here. Take it off. Stay on the beat. We're going to add both of those together. We start by adding resistance, maybe not quite as much as before. We add it back on. In 3, 2, 1, add it on. Yes. Hold here. Now I'm going to ask for 15 seconds. Maybe not quite as fast as before. Maybe you can hit 115. Whatever you have in 4, 3, 2, hold for 15 seconds, push. You should feel a lot of heat in the top of the legs. Maybe you start to get a little sweaty. Our goal is to get the cobwebs out of the legs, out of our mind. Here we go. Give me 4, 3, 2, let it go. So don't touch your resistance. Take a second. Legs are going to slow down. 63, 64. We start to get a little bit heavier on our resistance. So I want you to reach down and add something on that feels like a hill, but not your heaviest hill of the day. We're still warming up. It's going to be a little tough to hold this in the saddle. We'll take our hands in third position. Lift up with me right here. Go up. Now I want to tell you this. Before we get going into our bigger intervals, if I ask you to do anything in this class that is not good for your body, you take a break, you modify, you go slower. You can always go lighter. You can always do anything seated if you don't want to stand up, or stand up instead of seated. Now I want you to follow along with my form. Send your hips back just a couple inches over the saddle. Maybe your butt hits the seat every downstroke. You dig through your heels. Wiggle the toes a little bit. Light grip here on the handlebars. Yes. Good, a nice side to side. Your hip bones coming to the corners of your handlebars. Nice big inhale. So now that you've settled into this pace at this resistance, we're gonna get ready for some intervals above the beat again. Longer inhale, longer exhale. Give me 30 seconds of a push. I'll count you into it. So if you can see your speed right now, you're 63, 64. Your goal is to hit the 70s. 30-second push. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Push here. Yep. So maybe you stabilize a little bigger. Now, this beat's gonna drop. I challenge you. Even faster for 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go here. Hup. There we go. Your breath gets a little bit quicker. Your core stays tight. We're gonna come back to the beat. Give me 3, 2, 1. Find it. There you go. After every single interval that we have, we come back to our breath. If you're still having trouble catching your breath, you slow down right here. Whatever pace you need. Just fine. Good. This is gonna finish our warm-up. You will meet me in the saddle in 4, 3, 2. Hands to the corners, keep the beat. Good. Hold it for just a second. So there's gonna be times at the end of any of our intervals that we wanna give up right at the end. I'm here to tell you that if you push all the way through to the end, your hardest, or as much as I'm asking for, that's where you're gonna build the most strength, most endurance, burn the most calories. So we're gonna get a little lighter. I want you to imagine a resistance somewhere between our warm-up from the first track, a little lighter than our last hill. Your pace is 75 RPMs. Hup. Yep. We start in the saddle. Your warm-up is officially over. So this is where things get a little bit longer, a little harder. Take your hands to third position. Before we rise up, make sure your shoulders stay down. You have a long spine and a tight core. Rising up, 4, 3, 2, hold the beat, come on. Hup. Yeah. So this is a jog out of the saddle. It's a little quicker, not as heavy as a hill. So here's where your challenge comes in. We add resistance. You're gonna have 45 seconds with just resistance added on. So you taking a moment just to imagine how heavy you can go, what that feels like, that you can hold for 45. Right hand reaches down, you add it on in 3, 2, 1, go, 45 seconds. Here we go. So this feels like a hill. It's just a small little mini hill. 30 seconds. Definitely not super light. Give me 15. We meet in the saddle. We take the resistance off. You stay at 75 or on the beat. It's 4, 3, 2. Here's your rhythm. Hit, 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 hit. Come back to the beginning. Roll the shoulders down. Good, just hold here. You had 45 seconds of resistance. We're gonna do 45 seconds of speed. This will be out of the saddle. So take the hands again to the corners to the third position. Rise up, rise up. Find that 75. Yo, your breath is key. Take a big inhale as you get ready. Again, if you can see your pace, you're at 75. Our goal is 85 or greater. Pushing. 3, 2, 1, go up. Yeah. Working till our fingers bleed. It's not kind, it's a dirty column, but we're doing just fine. So hit your ride. Good, that's 15 seconds down. Where can you go for the next 30? Yes, we get a little tired. This is where the voice in our head comes and says, this is uncomfortable. We push past it. I'm here to be the voice that says, you can do this. 15 seconds. You're right at the end. Give me 4, 3, 2. Saddle down. Hold at 75. Yeah. Good. We rise right back up to the end of this one. You've got one short interval to take us to the next track. Add some resistance, something a little heavier. 15 seconds into the 80s. Hit it now. Go. Yeah. Woo. So we went a little quicker out of the saddle. Our chance to go quick in the saddle. 3, 2, 1. Come down. We reset with our resistance. Take a moment before anything. We've got about 4 minutes of this track, just under. Right now you have 0 resistance. This is where we start to bounce. Yeah, we want to stay here, but this is not where we put any work in. So we reach down, start to add some resistance. I'm going to go by feelings for this. So again, feel the wheel catch beneath your feet. After this one, give me some more. Something just a little heavier. Now our pace is going to be 110. Right now you might be below that. I still want you to breathe. Now we're going to move up to 110. Yes, it's quick. You can do this. Give me 4, 3, 2, push to 110. Go. We stay here for a while. Just a little side note, the more you ride in the saddle, it gets a little less uncomfortable. It's going to be uncomfortable. Give me a little nudge of resistance, maybe a little 1 point if you have a bike that tells you where you are. Continue to hold 110. Yes. Now, 15 seconds. That nudge of resistance comes off, and you take your speed below the beat so you can breathe. We got this. Nice long recovery. 4, 3, 2. Take that extra resistance off. You still feel something. Sit up taller. Maybe a light grip at second position. Your breath is key. This is a great time. If you have water, grab some water. Yeah. Now I'm going to give you 15 more seconds just to breathe. You got this. All right, hands come to the corners. We all aim for 110 again. In 4, 3, 2, pick it up. You got it. So you're gonna have a few tracks today where we go fast in the saddle. If I'm ever asking you to go so fast and you can't hit it, don't worry about it. You go as fast as you can. You build up to it. Especially if this is your first few times riding, you may not be able to go super fast. That's okay. Good. Now you hold the rhythm as close to 110 as you can. Add some resistance. 30 seconds. Hold. This is where we get really uncomfortable. Nice. So this is again where the sweat starts to drip down the arms, down the cheek. You got less than 15. You'll take that extra resistance off. Get your nice recovery in 4, 3, 2. Take it off. Sit up tall. Take a second. Shake out arms. I recommend some shoulder circles. You're about 15 minutes into the 45-minute class. Check in with yourself. All right. We give just a nudge of resistance. We're going to be going slower, but it will be out of the saddle. For out of the saddle's purposes, it's kind of quick. 82 is our pace. You definitely have more resistance than where you just were. Good. Take your hands to the third position. We're gonna ride at 82 out of the saddle. Lift up with me. In 4, 3, 2. Rise up. Let's go. So we jogged out of the saddle at 75. I already had you at the 80s for an interval. Now the 80s here is our entire track. That's a lot for me to ask for. Halfway through, you will get a recovery in the saddle. Please feel free to take it down whenever you need. Hold here. Your 30-second interval. Just torque. Just resistance. Reach down. 3, 2, 1. Go. Hold your 82. Yep. It's okay to bounce to the beat just a little bit if you're feeling that. Almost there. Nice. Let's take the extra resistance off. Stay up. I'm going to take you to the middle of this track. Then you recover. 15 seconds, you'll saddle down. If you can continue to hold 82, you do. If you need to slow down, you slow down. It's 4, 3, 2. Sit down, hands a second, chest open. Come to your breath. Whatever pace works for you. Good. I want you to feel the sweat drip. Feel your heart racing. Let the heart rate slow down. We take the hands to third position. Getting to rise up again. It's 4, 3, 2, 82, go. Hup. Yeah. Last time we added resistance. This time we go for speed. Please know that this is not easy for anybody. We're going into the 90s for 30 seconds. Give me 4, 3, 2. Start to push a little quicker. Yep, right here. So if you start to feel anything in your lower back, your abs are key to support. So pull the belly button in towards the spine. Good, saddle down in 4, 3, 2. Keep 82. Yeah, there you go. Come back to our breath. Nice. Let the legs slow down into the 60s. Sit up tall for just a second. This next track will take us halfway through our workout. This next one, I'm going to ask for 100% of a push as well. This will be heavy, but not the heaviest that we're going. Fair warning, you've got one hill right here that's a little slower, or a little faster, excuse me, and a little lighter. This track directly after this is our second hill, which will be our heaviest and our slowest. You have 2 hills back to back. Give me 60 RPMs. 3, 2, 1. Find it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Start to reach down. If you're going on a scale of 1 to 10 for your resistance, this is a 7 or an 8. Not the heaviest you can handle at 60 RPM, but pretty close. It'll be challenging to hold for a long time. Take your hands again to third. I'll say this a lot. This means we're about to lift up out of the saddle. Rising up. 3, 2, 1, go up. We settle into a nice side to side and bring our chest a little lower. Eye gaze stays forward. You're climbing. So I want you to notice, this is things I've seen before since I've been teaching, is people tend to lean forward onto the handlebars and they bring all their weight up here. You're not going to be powerful. Send your hips back. So you're using your body weight to your advantage with a heavier resistance. You're halfway up our first hill right here. Good. So intervals will come in the saddle. Right now you're in the 60s. I asked for 70 to 85, somewhere in that range. Just know it's faster if you don't have a bike that tracks. It's heavy. If you feel your legs going really, really quick, that's a good indication that you need more resistance. We're gonna saddle down and push. 4, 3, 2, 1, push. Start to add some resistance. You're here for 30 seconds. Anything above the beat. Again, 70s to 85. Now, you've got 15 seconds left right here. Go. Yeah. Again, I'm light on my grip here. All my weight is here in the seat. I'm going to give you guys a little bit extra credit right here. Coming back to 60 in 4, 3, 2, here's 60. Yeah. We're going to finish this hill out of the saddle. Again, take it up here. 4, 3, 2, rise up, climb. So you can hear music as our motivator. You hit, 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 side to side. Get lower. Stay standing. Stay here. Maybe you stand up a little taller. Walk out your legs, meaning you just press through the heels. Feel a little stretch in your hamstrings. Halfway through. So here's where we get a little heavier. I said this just before that last track. This is your heaviest one. Please let it be your heaviest one. Surprise yourself on where you can go. The pace is 50 RPMs. 1, 2, 1, 2, hit, 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 hit. Yeah. Pick it up. 1, 2, 1, 2. A bigger side to side. Good. We'll have small intervals. You're going to push above the beats for a 16 counts. It'll be up for 8 counts, down for 8 counts is how I count. So once I get to that halfway point, I say halfway, then just know we're continuing to push. If you can track 60 RPMs or greater, give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Halfway, last 8. 4, 3, 2. Find your rhythm. Hup. Yes, pushing again for 4, 3, 2. Push here. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Halfway, last 8. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Big side to side. You've got 32 counts, twice as long to push. 4, 3, 2. Dig deep for this one. Go. You're pushing. You're above the beat, whatever that means to you. Halfway, come on. Last 8. 4, 3, 2. Find your rhythm. Hit, hit, hit. Yep. Yeah. Good. I need you to settle here, staying out of the saddle. Now you can see me moving bigger on this side to side, using my entire body weight to press down. Now I've had some of my friends say I get cramped calves right here. Avoid pointing the toes down. Bottom of the feet flat. Let's push for 16. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Halfway, last 8. 4, 3, 2. Keep pushing. Ha. Or on the beat, excuse me. Little extra credit. We go again. 4, 3, 2. Push here now for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Halfway, last 8. 4, 3, 2. Here's your rhythm. Ha. Again, 32 counts. You might get breathless. That's all right. Give me 3, 2, 1. Push to the top of this hill. You don't need a crazy beat. That's halfway. Come on. Last 4, 3, 2. Meet me in the saddle. Take the resistance all the way off. Take a second. Now, I want you to imagine this. We made it to the top of 2 hills. This is us taking it to the bottom. So it's going to be faster. It's going to be lighter. Right now, 0 resistance. Legs maybe going a little crazy. Start to load it back up. You'll hear me say this play often. Feel the wheel catch. That means you feel something. So if you let your legs go, they would not continue to push. You have to push your legs to keep the wheel moving. Start to speed up. Hup. So you may be below the beat right now. Our goal is going up to 116 in 4, 3, 2, 116. Go here. Hup. This is fast. We haven't quite been here for a base pace just yet. Remember, go as fast as you can. Try to stay in control of your breath. Hold here, hold here. Yep. Yeah. Everything's quick. This is a sprint. Your extra challenge. For 15 seconds, add a touch of resistance. 3, 2, 1. Add it now. Last 8, 4, 8, 7, 6, 5. Last 4, 3, 2. Let the resistance go. Slow down the legs. Let it go. Just so you know, we're going to pick it right back up to 116 in 3, 2, 1. Pick it up. Go. Hook. So you just got a small second to catch your breath. Some of us need a little longer. That's okay too. Hold on the beat. Again, we're going to add resistance for 15 seconds. Whatever you have. Give me 4, 3, 2. Add resistance. Go now. You got it. Again, the resistance comes off. Your legs slow down. In 3, 2, 1. Off. Sit up. Yeah, the track is still going. Wiggle it out. Take a moment. Pick back up to the beat in 4, 3, 2. You got about 1 minute left of this track. Keep going. Nice and stable. Okay. Last 45 seconds. Add your resistance right now. Go. I'm going to give you a moment out of the saddle for this next track. Give your booty a little break. Yeah. You have just about 30 seconds. You get a nice, easy jog after this. Come on. Final 8 count. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5. Last 4, 3, 2. Let it go. Sit up. There we go. This is where you give yourself a little smile, whether anybody's looking at you or not, doesn't matter. Okay, take a second. Give me a little bit more resistance. Now, our third track of the day, I had you around 75 for your pace. Same thing. This time, I want you to find something that's a little more challenging for your resistance. So maybe a 6 or 7 out of 10. 75 is your pace. Hands at third. Rising up. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise up. Stay at 75. Now, throughout this track, we're going to build up to our heaviest resistance. Yeah. Give me about 15 seconds. As you get your wheel moving beneath your feet, this wheel wants to stay moving. We keep it moving with our resistance. Add a little nudge, add a point, add something. I'm going to tell you 4 times. That was 1 time out of this track. 3 more, we're going to add resistance. All the way to our highest. Staying at 75 RPMs. Here we go. Continue to hold for 15 seconds. Ten. 4, 3, 2, 1. Add something. A good 30 seconds or more right here. We're going to feel it out together. So I've talked about form before, just a little reminder. Push your heels towards the earth. Try to avoid the toes digging down. Your booty's back. Maybe your chest gets a little lower and your grip at third position is lighter. "15 seconds. Good. Here's 8. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. More resistance. Go. Yeah. You get one more opportunity to get heavy. Last 15, then we go to our heaviest. Good, here we go. Give me 4, 3, 2, reach down, add more. Heaviest, that's 75. So if you start to feel this in your lower back, your core is key. Try to keep the shoulder blades squeezed. Booty back. You got it. You got about 30 seconds. The final 15, we're gonna hit the saddle. Give me 4, 3, 2, saddle down. Take resistance way down. Take a moment. I'm gonna give you 2 more tracks of hard work. 1 track to cool down. You're right in the home stretch. You've got just about 11 minutes left. Hold here. Good. This last one is your second to heaviest hill. Your pace is 55. So imagine again an 8, maybe even a 9 out of 10. We'll start in the saddle. 1, 2, 1, 2. You got about 4 minutes here. So this is a good time to reconnect with your breath. I recommend in the seated position, hands on the corners, the elbows relaxed on your side so your chest can breathe. You can move laterally rather than holding them in tight. 1, 2, 1, 2. This should feel like a hill. We're gonna push in the saddle. You go above the beats. You got 15 seconds. It's 4, 3, 2, push here. Let's go for 15 seconds. Maybe you move into the 60s. If your legs easily move into the 90s, you need a little more resistance. Back to the beat in 4, 3, 2, 55. Go. Hup, 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 hup. There we go. Good. I want you to feel stronger out of the saddle. Hands at third position. Give me 4, 3, 2, rise up, go. Hup, 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 hup. Yep. Still at 55. We push for 15 seconds, again above the beats. Stay out of the saddle. 3, 2, 1, go here. Hup. Yeah. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay up and ride. Hit the beat. Again, 55. Your final hill of the day. You're just over halfway. I want you to check in with yourself. If you have a little bit more to give, this is where we add on our resistance. Yeah. For this moment all along. Good. We have one more push in the saddle, 15 seconds. Then we'll push again out of the saddle. Saddle down. Right here. Hold the beat. 55. Big long inhale as you get ready. Wherever you pushed before, I want you to try to get a little faster. 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds. Go. There we go. Get into it. Back to your rhythm. In 4, 3, 2. Get your rhythm. Come on. Ha. There we go. Hands at third. Just lift right up as soon as you feel it. Settle here. You got about 15 seconds and you get your final push in this hill. 15 for your push. Give me 4, 3, 2. As fast as you can go. Hit it here. There you go. Good. We settle down together. Give me 3, 2, 1. Let the legs go. Sit up. This last track right here will be the last really hard work before we take a few minutes to cool down. I'm going to ask for just over 3.5 minutes. Take the resistance nice and light. Maybe where you started, where you take it all the way off and then you add it on where you feel something. Right now, be below the beat. This is the fastest I'm asking you to go today. The beat will be 128. That's super crazy fast. Again, you go as fast as you can. Just give me something a little bit bigger. If you can hit triple digits, that's 100 or greater. Still below the beat. 110 or greater. 3, 2, 1, go. Good. Yes, we get tired here, especially in the home stretch. But this is what gives us energy for the rest of the day. 128, 30-second push. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice and fast. You can see I'm starting to bounce right here. That means I'm pretty strong. I can handle a little more resistance. Good, 15 seconds. Ha. Yeah. We're gonna lose it. Give me 4, 3, 2, legs, let go, sit up. Breathe. Right here. So keep your chest open. If you feel comfortable, keep a hand on the handlebars. Good, take it back here. Chest stays open. Triple digits, 100 or better. Go. You got this. Last time I asked for a 30-second interval at that pace. We're going to go for 1 full minute. You get a nice long recovery before we go there. So stay here. Good, about 30 seconds, then we push. Not quite yet. We know we hear this beat. I want you to stay here. Stay here. Good. Your final big push, 1 full minute starts in 4, 3, 2. Give it to me here. Go. Yep. Again, the beat is 128. This is just as fast as you can go. 45 seconds to go. We've got this together. Yeah. Give me 30 seconds and then we cool down. I want you to surprise yourself. The final 15 seconds is coming up. Can you add a touch of resistance? 3, 2, 1, 15 seconds. There we go. Whatever you have. Last 4, 3, 2, let it go. We're still cooling down. This is still part of our warm-up. Workout. I told you about this during our warm-up. Take your resistance all the way to 0. Give me a few turns back on until you feel it. Always go back to 0 just to reset. Just so we all have our starting point together. Sit up tall. Good. You can let your legs go slow. We're going to keep it below the beat for a second. Good. Your main focus right here is just your breath. So as you inhale, imagine fresh air coming to every single part of your lungs. As you exhale, imagine all the stale air coming out. So with the fresh air in, we feel rejuvenated. Your heart rate starts to lower. Yeah, good. So we're still on this pace. I want you to find 95. Right here, find it. There we go. Nice light resistance, staying in the saddle. We're going to slow down to a half time of this. It's around 42. It's very, very slow. Legs slow down. Give me a little bit more resistance. I want you to have something to push against so you can stretch out your legs. Take your hands to third position. Stand up. This is the slowest we go all class. Go. Hup, 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 hup. Just walking it out. Legs come to a stop. 3, 2, 1 leg forward, 1 leg back. So press your heels down towards the earth. Stretch the calves. Now if you're not clipped in, be careful that you don't slip out of the cradles or off of the pedals. Big inhale, hips forward, head back, squeeze your booty. Good. Exhale, look over one shoulder, give me a twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist opposite side. Good. Take it back to center, switch out your legs, stick through the heels. Big squeeze. So quads are squeezing. Maybe you lock out your knees, but not super hard. It's more about the stretch of the back of the legs. Hips, head, heart, squeeze booty. No twist this time. Exhale, send your hips back, sit down. Good. You're sitting in the saddle. Sit right here, your legs are at a stop. Shake out arms, shake out legs. Give me a couple shoulder circles right here. They can be fast, they can be slow. They can be big, they can be small. Nice, let's take that the opposite direction. Good. Sit up right here. A few big inhales, arms reach up. Exhale, open up your front side body by leaning backwards. Cactus your arms. loud exhale. Don't be afraid to make some noise with your breath. Inhale up. Good. Last exhale here. Shake it out. Good. Thank you again for riding with me. I look forward to seeing you again in class. Again, my name's David. I'll see you soon. Thanks.